All right, good morning, everybody. We're going to take a look at a few things. First, we're going to take a look at NOAA's 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. So let's grab a hold of that. And so, just to give a brief synopsis, days 6 through 10 are very warm, above average. In places here, let's just get to that. Here's days 6 through 10. And it's like bright red across much of the east, well, the whole eastern half of the country, really. And with the very, very hot layer of red here in Pennsylvania and New York and Ohio. So this is not indicating specific temperatures. This is indicating not even relative to normal, but the probability of seeing above normal temperatures here in these shades of red. Now, obviously, it's kind of almost self-explanatory as you look at it. So you see the blue here. The darkest blue is the coldest, so to speak, air. And then here in the red, it's in the dark red here, places like Pennsylvania and New York, that's your warmest air. Precip is kind of scattered abroad, which leads me to think we won't be having any severe weather through this period, because severe weather usually comes from a big Arctic solid air mass, a big Arctic air mass from the northern Canada region, that air mass source, and then it extends southward. And usually it looks more organized. It's not separated into two distinct precip categories like this is here. It would be one whole concentrated area of precip. So I'm not looking for severe weather May 14th or May 18th. In fact, this doesn't even look like the proper setup, because here in the Southwest, this is the origin of the cold air. So again, for a typical severe weather outbreak, you need it originating from the north, not the southwest. So let's take a look at days 8 through 14. And this doesn't look severe simply because you don't have a lot of cold air with it. And so whatever type of cold air mass this was, days 6 through 10, it's not even going to suit the future for severe weather in terms of the short and medium range, because now we're left with, the warm air to the southeast. So this does not look like an unstable atmospheric pattern that would produce severe weather in the next 2 weeks. So a little bit of medium range hints for you. But yeah, I do want to take a look at this summer, because here on the European model, let's see, European weeklies, I want to take a look at the CANCIPS model for the fall. Actually, let's do, here's our June, July, and August forecast off the CANCIPS model. And again, this is a cool look to summer, and so does the European model. So I don't want to give like a decisive hint or even forecast on the summer until I see the Jamstack come out. And if I do see 3 model runs aligning with a cool forecast, then I'm probably going to lean off my warmer than normal summer forecast and into a cooler than normal summer forecast. But I don't like doing that, because then kind of flipping and flopping all over the place. But right now we have 2 and potentially 3 major models forecasting a cool summer. I do have a feeling the Jamstack will stand its ground on the warm summer look it has. We'll have to keep that on our radar to watch. But here's the interesting thing. This will be a winter hint in this video too. From December, January, and February, it does have a cold look. I mean, it's not like a negative NAO winter like we had during 2009 and 10, where we have a big block over Greenland and it just pours forth a lot of cold air into the mid-Atlantic, into the Great Lakes, into the southeast even. It's not like that, but to be honest, I don't like winters like that. I like last winter a lot because one, the models kind of busted, so it's, not to get too off track, but they were forecasting warmth for December and January, and they turned it cold, so that was just kind of a surprise for me. But not to get off track, our December, January, and February outlook for our CanSIPS model is pretty cold. I mean, this isn't a dismal look. This has, at least for me, signaling a lot of hope for a cold winter. But again, the thing is, it's way far off, and we don't want to put our eggs in this basket right here and now. So let's wait until the Jamstack comes out, and I will have a more complete and more complete update tomorrow when the Jamstack is out. So we'll have more information for that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Peace out.